Hi, welcome. I usually like to focus on the stranger menopause symptoms because they're not covered enough. But I realize it's also important to focus on the classic symptoms because so many of you struggle with them. So in this video, I'm going to talk about hot flashes, which is pretty much the most widely recognized symptom in menopause. But I'm also adding in cold flashes and freezing and burning skin because they're all part of temperature dysregulation in menopause. And after all, I am all about the weirder symptoms. When it comes to menopause, one of the few symptoms doctors do acknowledge are hot flashes. They're the first symptom people associate with the change, and they're brutal. It can feel like you're roasting from the inside out, and hot flashes can last a torturously long amount of time when they actually hit. They cause uncomfortable amounts of heat, typically in the face, neck, and chest, flushing, rapid heartbeat, nausea, sweating, and anxiety. They're more common in postmenopause when estrogen is low, but they can occur in perimenopause as well. Hot flashes are caused by low estrogen's effects on the hypothalamus, which regulates body temperature, causing the body to be overly sensitive to temperature and overreact. HRT works well for many women to extinguish the heat, but there are other things that you can try. First, there are the obvious things like keeping your house cool and dressing lightly or in layers. Next, limiting spicy food, caffeine, and alcohol, being aware of your hot flash triggers so you can avoid them as well, and keeping stress down can all be helpful. Next, many women try supplements marketed to hot flashes, but I can't speak to their effectiveness because I've never tried any of them. I do, however, consume soy daily, which is said to be helpful for improving hot flashes, and I rarely deal with them. It seems to be keeping me hot flash free, but I can't say the same about cold flashes. They're also the result of a glitchy hypothalamus thanks to low estrogen, and they're just as disturbing as hot flashes. At least they are for me. I frost up so easily now, even when everyone around me is fine, and I often can't seem to warm up no matter how many blankets and socks I put on. I frequently have to shower to warm up. Cold flashes often only last a few minutes but can linger much longer, like mine that seem to go on forever. And for some women, they follow a hot flash. My cold flashes set in for no apparent reason at all, which can also be the case. HRT is also of possible benefit for cold flashes, along with dressing in layers, hot showers or drinks, avoiding hot flash triggers if cold flashes follow hot flashes, ditching the caffeine before bed, and getting up and moving when the cold creeps in. I think the most uncomfortable and disturbing part of the cold flashes for me is the frozen skin. My hands, feet, and nose get so icy cold that they actually hurt. My kids thought I was being dramatic until I touched them with my ice cube hands. I was starting to believe that I had a thyroid problem, but according to the doctor, I'm fine. I'm not sure if the freezing hands and feet are the result of the hypothalamus being on the fritz, changes to the nervous system and the circulatory system when estrogen drops, changes to the skin when collagen drops in midlife, or all of the above rolled into one big mess. But whatever the cause, it does seem to be a symptom in menopause, and it's not a pleasant one. The opposite is also a symptom and even more uncomfortable: burning skin. It can strike pretty much anywhere, but I personally feel it most often in my feet. I call them fire feet because that's what they feel like to me. It's horrible. I sometimes look forward to doing the dishes so I can stand on the kitchen floor because it's always cold and it settles the burning sensation. Other things can cause burning, like neuropathy, which thankfully I don't have. So please have other things ruled out, but just know that loss of estrogen and collagen can be the culprits for the same reason as freezing skin. Things that may help with the burning are HRT, B12, collagen, cold water soaks if the feet are affected, staying well hydrated, and putting cooling gel packs on the burning areas. If any of you have other good suggestions, I'm all ears because it's very uncomfortable. Temperature regulation is not something that most people ever give a thought to unless they have a high fever or the system goes on the fritz for some reason, like a thyroid problem or low estrogen due to menopause, and it's very disruptive and affects sleep and quality of life. For some women, hot and cold flashes and paresthesia, which causes altered skin sensations, settle in postmenopause. I hope you're one of those ladies and things improve for you. I wish health, happiness, and peace of body and mind for each of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.